All right. So your first question will be regarding your new business.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that the universe can recommend you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Um, all right. Can you give me your full name again, please?
Yes. Xingwen Yu.
Chingwen. Chingwen Yu. All
Yes.
right. Dios Padre, por favor, vamos a ayudar a Chingwen Yu. Esta vez, vamos a ver. Mm, have you felt something in your right feet? Have you feel any pain, maybe some injury in your right feet that you have or something?
So far, no.
All right, all right. It will just like it's not anything danger or anything, but it will be good if you can like move your right feet, like warming it up, check it, and like how are the muscle, maybe your nails, like in your right feet. It will be good if you can like just keep it in your eye, like just checking from time to time.
Okay.
Maybe there's something. Uh, Maybe it could be something very little, like maybe I don't know the name in English, but when you basically contract your muscle and maybe it got injured, or maybe something in the skin. So yeah,
Okay.
nothing too awful.
Okay.
So okay, give me 1 second. Entonces vamos a hablar sobre, por favor, dinos, Shingon Yu tiene un nuevo negocio, por favor, dinos qué podría hacer para mejorar toda la parte de su negocio que está por emprender Shingon Yu. All right, so, hmm, do you have everything in order legally? Talking about maybe the name, maybe where if you are going to be in a physical place, if you have dealt with the all the paperwork for the rent or like there's a lot of paperwork when you are going to start a new business. Have you double checked that everything is in place? Is everything all right? Um,
So we are still on the paperwork part, so everything is still
okay,
processed. Yeah, but it looks like
okay.
everything is going on okay. Just like kind of a hard to make it work, but everything's going on. But it's just like still a little bit struggle, like maybe the financial problem, maybe like the paperwork is never be easy like that way.
Yeah, of course. Well, the cards are telling me um, like it's not your case. Like usually, specifically the business you are starting, it's always complicated. Like it's not just in your case.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely, it's telling me that something might be struggling there. Maybe it will go slow. Um, I don't know how it's in the US, but in Mexico, whenever you are going to do some paperwork with about anything regarding government, legal stuff, and that kind of stuff, whenever you give some money, some extra money to anyone that might receive it, everything kind of runs faster.
Mhm.
So I don't know if in the US it's the same, but basically the cards told me like there's lack of investment. Like you need to put a little more investment into the whole process in order to go smoothly. Um, and of course you need to double triple check everything, especially like if something is not in your control, but is in control maybe of a lawyer or of I don't know of a person from the a certain institute. That's something that is not in your control. You need to be like be in top of that because of course there are people that don't have the how can I say like the interest of like in your business, like they're just doing some stuff that they always do. Of course they are not they will not put pressure or they don't have the urgency or they won't have the same interest as you, of course. So you need to like keep track keep behind of the people that even may be taking care of other things that are not in your control. um Okay. Do you have a partner, a specific partner for this project? The cards are telling me that there might be some disagreement with your partner. There might be some disagreements in the near future that might bring some problems to the project in general. It will be we will see in each part of these problems we will see what is the solution proposed by the cards. But basically right now the cards are telling us there is this business partner that there might be a disagreement and it might be have some troubles in the project and it might give you some headaches, especially because uh, basically your mind will run very fast, and if something don't come up as you expected, or maybe there's a little problem with the people who is close to the project, you will uh, basically right away overthink things. Like you will overthink like this is going to be this is finished, this won't work, this won't work because this guy is not is proposing other stuff, or like you might be defensive with that type of situation. So okay, let's see what is the recommendation from the cards. Mhm. So how do you feel the thing that you are focusing in this new business is affecting, like you already in the last reading you already asked about balancing between your relationship and work, but how is affecting your mothership, like your motherhood? Like have you felt that you are like maybe your child is distracting you from the business, or the other turnaround, like the business is distracting you from your motherhood, your mother experience with your child. How do you feel about that?
So far, I so far there's not really a big problem about the motherhood problem because my mom's like supporting us, but she doesn't really do like a financially support or something, but she does like support me to do whatever I want
Hmm.
to do.
Hmm.
And so we don't really have a relationship problem yet so far. Yeah, so with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so with my daughter probably so far the problem just because maybe in the future if I'm too busy, I won't have enough time to accompany her because I probably will be back home later, or because I need to focus on like how to make the project work, so I probably will ignore her like a feeling or something when she's trying to, trying to get my attention. So I might like ignore her a little bit, like her attention the attention she wants.
All right. I ask it because the cards are telling me that that definitely you need to plan from upfront. How are you gonna deal with these two parts, especially because yes, you need to be like very close to your business. That's going to be a fact. Like it will happen, but yes, you need to find a way to don't uh, how can I say, like you need to invest a little more time being a mother too. Like you need to, because eventually if you don't, it will bring some problems. Like if you go 100% with the business and you totally forget about your child, definitely it will bring some problems that you won't need. Like basically you need to be emotionally super stable, super full, in order to deal with all the business that is coming, because it will have their own difficult times. But you definitely won't need familiar problems, or yeah, something that basically affects you internally and mentally and with the feelings and that kind of stuff. So in order to prevent that, you already need to plan upfront this balance, especially with you being a mother and being with your child. Like, of course, the cards are not telling us like you need to be 100% with your child. No, the cards knows that you need to basically clone yourself or split yourself, basically. But yeah, that's something that you need to take care, because there is there is a a high probability that you might end up being 100% absorbed by the business,
Mhm.
and you suddenly forgot about that part of being a mother. Not forgot, but basically, like, as you have some support, like bringing that, okay, I have support, I don't need to worry about that, but eventually that might affect you.
Okay.
So that's something important.
Okay.
Um, um, all right, and another thing is that the cards are telling us that if you feel that something is not as you like, I will put an example, very basic example.
Mhm.
You are painting where you are going to work. You are painting it, but someone already took the decision of which color you are going to paint it. For example, I don't know, you recommended blue,
Mhm.
but you had in your mind a soft blue, maybe a sky blue.
Mhm.
And whenever that happened, someone bring the paint, and your business partner or someone already took the decision, or they brought a dark blue, and they start painting it, and you are like, oh well, it's not that bad, I can adjust, like, but inside of yourself is like, I wanted light blue, like I didn't want that kind of blue, but you don't tell it because you don't want to make things difficult, or maybe you want to avoid any conflict, like, I think it's not worth it to discuss that. But the cards are telling us you need to discuss anything that you don't see. It's like, if you feel that something is not right, and somehow you told yourself, maybe I don't need to discuss about this. You need to discuss about this, especially regarding all the business. All of this, of course, is regarding the business, no? So yeah, basically, don't keep anything that you are disagree. That applies with anyone. Like, if you have an accountant, if you have a business partner, if you have a lawyer or maybe a provider, if
Mhm.
there is anything that you don't like and you feel it, you need to speak out loud about it, and discuss it, even if it's a small thing like the color of the wall.
Mhm. Okay.
That's something that you need to check.
Okay.
So in general, like, the business is good as long as you are like behind it, like, because I think we already saw this in the last reading, but basically you have the ability to run a business, you have the ability to make money. So the cards are not seeing any problem about it.
Okay.
Whenever, especially if you are behind it, if you're behind it, like, everything will go smooth. But you need to be behind it, put your make some balancing with your mother activities,
Okay.
and of course, like, own your feelings, own your opinions, and speak it out loud.
Okay.
Those are the recommendation for this. I don't know if you have any additional question about this, or you want to go with another question or another topic.
Okay. So far this part, I think this part should be fine. Okay. 1 second. Huh? Oh. Huh? Okay. So I would like to have an additional, like addition, uh, add on, how to say question is, so far, like I would like to do is two project. So it's like a basic on different style. And the first one is like I have a partner. Like the first one I'm going on right now is I have a partner. So one is my husband and one is like another uh, friend. So I just want to see
Okay.
like how the partnership will goes. Like because for us we are like a couple, so it'll be easier to discuss everything. And how about like with our friend, like our relationship and how we cooperate, how it will goes. Like this is the first question.
All right.
Yep.
So, okay. Señor Dios Padre, dime, ¿van a tener un negocio con una sociedad donde va a estar su esposo, ella y un amigo más? ¿Cómo se va a dar esta relación especialmente con el tercer socio? Okay. Can you tell me the sign of each person in this partnership, like yours, your husband, and this friend? What are your zodiac signs?
So my husband is what is your sign? Huh? Aries? Okay, so my
Okay.
husband is Aries, and
All right.
yeah, so my friend, let me check. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry, I need a second.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. Take your time.
你知道 Sophie 的是什么吗？好像是5月，不太记得。跟 Moses 嘛。So my sign is how to call the Capricorn?
Capricorn.
Yeah, the goat, right?
Capricorn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And for my
This is
friend's
you.
sign, I am not sure her sign.
Do you maybe lead a little bit about which month is his birthday?
Um, so might be May, I think. Um, is it May? Oh, I'm not so sure. Let me see. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. So, um, okay. At the beginning, when the project starts, there
Mhm.
won't be any problem. Like everyone will be like, well, whenever you start something, like everything will be super friendly, and
Mhm.
everyone will be super excited. And yeah, we can do this, we can do that, with a lot of positive vibe, of course.
Mhm.
Eventually, you will face some disagreements there, especially between your husband and between your friend. Or and this will, like, there will be some disagreements, and eventually, of course, you have, of course, everyone have high expectations of how much money will enter from that business.
Mhm.
So as you guys have high expectations, it will be kind of hard to fulfill that expectations at the beginning.
Mhm.
Nothing too serious, but I will put like an example. I want $1 million, and you will get 800,000, which it's not bad, but is not what you expected. And
Mhm.
of course, there will be some frictions with it, because of course everyone will see why is that happening. I will start to blame some stuff like, you said you will take care of this, and that's why you are not making that money. No, but you say that, and you took that decision, and that's why, and they will start. So the cards are telling me that you will be that bridge
Mhm.
of putting expectations into the ground, putting everything, like, you will need to control that kind of interactions, and basically you will have the leadership of this, uh, like you have better sense of business, like that cars are telling me that you have better sense of business, that you will have better understanding, you will, like, basically your communication, and that's why uh, a lot of communication stuff will be on you, because you will be that bridge of sense, and you will calm these frictions that could be there. I'm assuming, well, of course, your husband is a man, and your friend is a man too.
It's a
I'm
girl.
seeing this. That is some. It's a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the cards are telling me that she has a strong manly mainly how can I say, like whenever the cars tell me show me like a man a girl
Mhm.
is because it's not because she is gay or something. No, it's
Mhm.
because she has the masculine part very developed. So she might be kind of rude, kind of direct, kind of competitive. So that's why there will be some friction with your husband because their characters could be
Mhm.
clashing a little bit. And that's why you need to do this bridge and put them both in like your expectations. You need to lower your expectations and
I'm sorry.
okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Oh, so he said your space is Microsoft off.
Okay, that's weird. No, I don't think so. Like it
Say
says here that
say it's on.
yeah, and I can see my voice
I think it's.
vibration in the spaces.
Oh, okay. I think it's back now.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Maybe I
Yes.
want. I was not. No, no worries. Maybe I wasn't speaking too loud. Yeah, I will. I yeah. I basically turn up the volume, and you basically you will hear. Well, in the spaces they will hear me. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Basically, you are the bridge here. You need to control these two beasts. These two beasts, and yeah.
But this
I don't know if you have. Yeah.
so this person is like for it does this partner this girl fits with us like fast within this project.
Uh, so, uh, so are you asking if she fits in this project?
Yes, like if we work together, would it be
Yeah.
a good thing? Like to work with her
Uh,
together?
okay, let me check. Dios Padre, es bueno tenerla porque va a haber varias. Because there's gonna be some troubles, and let me check if it's convenient to go past these troubles.
Okay.
If it's convenient, let me check. Dios Padre, ¿será conveniente que esta amiga sea parte de la sociedad? ¿O mejor que se ahorren los problemas que haya? No, she is. Oh, ok. ¿Estás diciendo que sí es bueno que esté ella? Sí, que esté ella para hacer la tercera. Sí, sí, sí. Okay, no, yeah, it is convenient that she is part
Okay.
of the, yeah, basically, mm, yeah, she will add some elements that, as you mentioned, your relationship as a couple won't see or won't develop because you're already a couple. So yeah, basically, she's a good add to the partnership because she might bring some things that they will be useful. Like you just need to control the friction between your husband and her. But yeah, she definitely it's a good addition
Okay.
because it seems like she's a very good friend. So she
Mhm.
will
Yeah.
try to look for the best. Like she won't have bad intentions.
Okay.
All the opposite. She has a very good intentions and she will look for the business to grow.
So 你要我干嘛？叫他 mute? Say he's on mute. He's on mute. So 叫他 mute. Oh, so he said
Ah,
on
yeah.
mute.
Yeah, it suddenly got on. I got mute. I don't know why, but yeah, I unmuted. Yeah,
Okay.
gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this part. Do you have another question about this, or do we go to another topic or question?
Yeah, so I want one more question is like for my own business. So after this project, I want to start with my own project. So
Okay.
it's gonna be by myself only. like for my
All right.
personal business. So I just want to see like how it will goes, and do I need to worry about anything, or do I need to like be careful of anything?
All right. Dios Padre, Emma va a empezar, o va a empezar un, un proyecto por su cuenta. ¿Tienes alguna recomendación para ella? Ah, ok. Mm, Um, all right. So, do you see very necessary or very urgent to start this project right now? Because basically, the cards are telling me that there's a lot of, how can I say, well, you can see this bunch of cards, and basically, it will affect directly, like, it's not saying like cut it out, absolutely. But the cards are saying like, can you rest it a little bit in the fridge? Like, can you put it in the freezer a little longer?
Mhm.
Because basically you will go mad. Basically, it tells me that family stuff, traveling stuff, uh, opportunities, even the spiritual stuff. Like, there's a lot of things that will be affected by this project,
Mhm.
and eventually you will, how can I say, like, you will find the um, the moment, the perfect moment to start. There will be a like a moment of stability where when you will check again and you will see now's the moment. Now's the moment. I have the resources. I have the time. I have that. I have those. Like, everything is aligned now, and I can start.
Okay.
But yeah, they say definitely the cards will tell me like there's a lot of things that looks not very convenient if you want to start right away,
Mhm.
in different aspects. Yep.
Okay, so just like hold it for a little bit longer until like I'm totally prepared for that.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right.
Mhm. And it would it be goes like the good way, like when the moments.
Whenever you start, okay,
Yeah.
let me check. Cuando ella empiece, Dios Padre, este proyecto, ¿usted ve que va a ser exitoso, conveniente para ella, para empezarlo? Sí. Well, the cards are telling me that it will be good if you look again for a partnership with other two people,
Mhm.
because if you start alone by yourself, you will feel it. Like, you will feel like you are alone, and it might be not so good at the beginning, especially because, yeah, like, yeah, definitely it will be more convenient if you do it with other two people, especially like basically replicating the same
Mhm.
business model that you already have.
Mhm.
It will be better than if you do it alone. If you do it alone, it will be very painful. Will be a painful journey. Um, but if you fast search for support and you create another partnership, it will be definitely better.
Okay. I see. Okay. I think for the business part should be here.
Okay, got it.
And
Yes, of course.
那我就问简单的了，我就是 new to this. Okay. Yeah, so for the spiritual alien part, I would like to ask, like, for alien, if like for aliens, do they do they want to send us any sign or anything like they're trying to telling us or trying to contact with us, like connect with us, like what kind of a message they wanna show for us.
All right. Specifically, when you say us, specifically means you or the group or who?
Like for human, because I'm not sure they can contact with like everybody, because I feel like maybe contact to the people who can connect with them, who can feel them.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. In general, humans. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, any specific uh, alien or just like any extraterrestrial living entity or whatever is trying to communicate us, or in a specific race or something, or just any extraterrestrial life form?
Maybe just for the alien part, like
Okay.
because yeah, because for like maybe some like I would say like maybe the creature or like from outside of Earth, like or the human, because human doesn't really understand right now, so probably just like aliens, like in our mind, in our thought, the kind of aliens, like what do they?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dios Padre, me pregunta si hay formas extraterrestres, alguna alienígena, raza que pueda estar fuera de este mundo, o tal vez que sea una diferente raza a la humana, tratando de conectarse con ciertas personas que pueden contactar, tal vez por medio de, como de sueños o telepatía o algo por el estilo. Sí. Yeah, the cards are telling us that yes. The simple answer is yes. They're trying to communicate, especially through feelings. Like, of course, there are no any physical sign. There are no words in the sky or words appearing in the walls. Basically, they're trying to communicate through a subconscious level, something like maybe through feelings, through vibration, something that you might feel, not hear or see. Something that they are communicating through something that you might feel. Um, the thing is that yes, they want to communicate us in a friendly way. They try to make partnership with humans. The thing is that most of the humans are not accepting these communications. Uh, Basically because there are no foundations of for people to receive that kind of communications. What I understand is that, for example, if someone feels something, of course, the first thing that you think is that it was your imagination, or maybe it's just something physical. Maybe you feel something unhealthy, and if you dream with, I don't know, with aliens, or maybe comes to your mind something, you will think, you will instantly think that it was your imagination. Maybe you saw a movie, that kind of stuff. So the foundations for the humans are not made like everything. Every foundation, like education, media, entertainment, and everything, tells you that any content that you might receive is just fantasy, it's just fiction. Even if you are into these kind of topics, you will think that it's fiction and it's not possible. So basically, that's the problem that the communication is finding. Um, Another stuff is dream with, I don't know, with aliens, or maybe comes to your mind something, you will think, you will instantly think that it was your imagination. Maybe you saw a movie, that kind of stuff. So the foundations for the humans are not made like everything. Every foundation, like education, media, entertainment, and everything, tells you that any content that you might receive is just fantasy, it's just fiction. Even if you are into these kind of topics, you will think that it's fiction and it's not possible. So basically, that's the problem that the communication is finding. Um, Another stuff is dream with, I don't know, with aliens, or maybe comes to your mind something, you will think, you will instantly think that it was your imagination. Maybe you saw a movie, that kind of stuff. So the foundations for the humans are not made like everything. Every foundation, like education, media, entertainment, and everything, tells you that any content that you might receive is just fantasy, it's just fiction. Even if you are into these kind of topics, you will think that it's fiction and it's not possible. So basically, that's the problem that the communication is finding. Um, Another stuff is sponsorship, sponsored or communicated by no one spiritually, and basically all the people is just worrying about money. Um, so those are the blockers for the lack of communication. But yeah, the the short answer is yes, they are trying to communicate. Um, and that's it for this part. I don't know if you have any question about this topic, or can we move on?
I think I'm good with the topic. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I think that's it.
Okay, another. Whoop.
Let me check with this.
Well, now that we are here, um, do you have you had any paranormal experience sometime in your lifetime?
For me,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Have you had any paranormal experience?
yeah, I do, but that is like when I was younger, so like that is why I was so like I have my belief, like I have my I believe like Buddha because that is my cultural, right? So when I was younger, I do really feel like not normal things, like for example, like I went to join attend my family members like a funeral, and after that I when I come back home I always feel like there's somebody's walking outside my door, but it's like the very clear steps sound, and I couldn't, like there's nobody there, but I can feel it. I thought there's somebody who was walking outside or somebody knocking the door, but nobody, and I'm so sure that wasn't a neighbor. And so I was trying to convince myself that it's just like, overthinking, something like that. And until there's one day uh I fall asleep on the bed, and then I woke up. I like staring just like at my side, just staring, look at it, and then look at the ceiling, and then I saw there's a guy like sitting beside me. So he's like a creepy smiling at me, and then I don't know what he's talking. I couldn't move, I couldn't say anything, but I just feel like that is so real that it's just not like imagination or a dream. It's like I'm just
but
watching you like
but
this way.
it was in the and in the ceiling. This creature.
No,
Was it that?
he's just
Ah,
sitting, literally just sitting on my bed beside me. So I'm laying down,
okay.
he's
Yeah.
sitting on
Right.
the bed. Yeah, so he's just like a closer and closer and closer to me, and then
Oh
trying to
my god.
creepy smiling, and then trying to say something, but I couldn't move. I don't know what he's talking. I couldn't say anything, and I couldn't hear him at all. So and
Uh
then
huh.
I don't know what happened. I was so scared. I thought that it's a thief or like a robber or something. You know, there's a
Yeah. Of
guy.
course.
Yeah, so I never seen him.
How was he? How was he physically and their clothes? How was there?
So he didn't wear the top. He only have the button. Yes,
Okay.
and then I couldn't move. I couldn't talk, and I forgot what's happening. It's just like a suddenly like an energy or something moment. I try to shut or I try to wake up like at the moment. I just like feel like awake, but it's not like when you're
Yeah.
awaking from the dream. It's just like it just you feel awake and it's gone. So yeah, so after
Yes.
that, I told my tutor. I have a English tutor during that time, so I told her this experience because my parents doesn't believe me. So I told her, like, she said she has this exactly same experience like me before, and she went to attend a funeral too, and then she has the same like experience. So she was like talking to like somebody have a sense body or something. So they asked me, do I see somebody's name or like because in the how to call that like you put a lot of dead people's bodies like it's like a tombstone in
Mm-hmm.
America, but it's not in the on the ground. It's like we do like how to burn everybody, dead
Mm-hmm.
body, and then until it's ash, right? So we put the ash in the jar and then we collect it like put in a lot of containers. It's a wall, so they build in the wall for organize all the ash. So I do see somebody's name like a correct like a see somebody's name like in my mind. I still know the names like that way. So they say they probably have a connection with you or something. So that is why they're coming with you like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have that is
Okay.
the actually the second one. So previous one I do feel a lot, but I forgot already because I was so young. And then the like the previous one before that, I remember it's the same one. It's like it's a middle of night, and then I just like I couldn't wake up. When I woke up, I couldn't move everything. I couldn't talk. My sister sleep beside me, and I feel like there's a heavy weight like sitting down on my belly, like heavier and heavier. I was like a goosebumps like that. So I try to cause like a cause that way like a
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah shut the
Yeah.
energy inside, and then that is I wake up. I woke up. It's like an easier one, but I told my brother, they just say, oh, because you're awake, your brain is awake, but your body is not awakened or something like that, your imagination. But trust me. So I
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
I was trying to convince myself, yeah, that's probably the science part. So that is why I like every time I meet something like not usual, I just like trying to convince myself there's everything the science could explain. So that is why I I'm going with like a non-religion part when I was growing up, like right now. Yeah, so that's the reason
Yeah.
why.
Of course.
Yeah, but I do have some
Okay. Okay.
experience. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. How old you were when you had these different experiences?
How what?
How old?
How old?
What was your age? Yeah.
So like the one I can remember the experience I told you is around high school, junior high school to high school.
All right.
Yeah,
So
so
it was like
like a
14,
13,
16?
yeah, like a
Yeah.
13 to 16.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that happens a lot. I had like this kind of experiences I did at the same age, like between 12 and 14. Like it was the how can I say the worst part we can say, or the best part,
Mhm.
depending how you want to see it. But yeah, that happened in the, and I had the same mindset. Like I was trying to search for every kind of explanation for each sighting of ghosts or something, and eventually I convinced myself that it was not my imagination when
Mhm.
someone at the same time saw this, like saw a ghost at the same time as me.
Mhm.
We saw the same thing. Well, not the
Right.
same thing, but we saw something paranormal. And I was like, okay, it was not my imagination.
Yeah.
These things are real. And yeah, I basically
Also,
I started my journey in that to that.
also you see like at the same time with the other guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Uh,
in other times,
yeah.
I saw it just myself, and it was like, okay, it was my imagination. But
Yeah.
there was one time when I have two friends in my room.
Yeah.
One was playing video games in the TV, and the other one, I was sitting with the other one just talking,
Yeah.
and we heard the footsteps
Yeah.
in the hallway, and we, because we heard the footsteps, we basically turned our heads,
Yes.
and I saw a figure walking that stared at me, and suddenly I just turned to my friend, and my friend was white, pale, super scared,
Yes.
watching at the same direction as me,
Yes.
and I was like, okay, we are seeing the same shit. So I just saw this figure walking towards my parents' bedroom, and I tried to follow it, but
Yeah.
it disappeared. And when I asked my friend, "What did you see?" he told me that he saw a big blue light, floating in the hallway and getting in my parents' bedroom. So basically, we saw the same thing with different perspective, because he saw a light floating, and I saw a figure of a person with basically with white pants and kind of glowing, and
Yes.
he was very tall, very fat,
Yes.
and he was and I saw how he stared at me, even if I didn't recognize the face, because
Yeah.
when I saw ghosts, their faces were kind of blurred when
Yes.
with blur, and you didn't know what was it. But yeah, basically, yeah, that's very interesting to know this kind of
Yeah, that
experiences.
that remind me. I have a one. It's like with my friend. We both of like experienced the same thing. Is like a me. It's happening exactly just in the junior high school time too. So me and my friend we walk. It's very late. Like the school is off already. So both of us still in classroom and we're walking out like to the hallway, and we saw there's a pipe, water pipe is leaking the water. So both of us we're walking together, just like walking together, and then we see the pipe is leaking. So my friend just like just like close it, very 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 natural thing,
Hmm.
a very natural normal thing,
Yeah.
just close it and then we walk. But after we walked, like when the moment she just done, it's like probably 3 seconds. So after she closed it, the pipe, and then we walk for like maybe 2 seconds, and then we see something. It's like turn on that water pipe really hard, like the water is like a flushing out, like a super super loud, like just right in front of us. That's just from that pipe. And then when we both of us
Okay.
turn back, we goosebumps like at the same time, both of us we goosebumps, and then we turn back to see it, nothing happens. The water pipes even dry, nothing happened. But that water is
Wow.
totally just like right behind us, just right behind us, and
Yes.
then we feel it, both of us, and then we are so scared and we ran. That is the one like
Wow.
it feels like something's tricking us, but we don't know what's happening, so we're so young, and then we just feel like that
Yeah,
experience. I
yeah,
still remember that. That is so creepy. Yeah.
yeah. Of course, because basically it was a reality creating a waterfall that didn't exist,
Yeah.
and
And
the
we
goosebumps, of course, is always
yes.
horrible.
Yeah, we totally feel it. both of us we feel this exactly the same thing, and then it just not happen. It's just like nothing happened when we turn back,
Yeah.
and there's
All
nobody, no
right.
nobody else, only us, like only both of us over there. It's like in
Yeah,
a
of course,
yeah.
of course.
So it was so
Yeah,
creepy.
whenever it happens with a partner or with a friend, like makes it more real,
Yeah, it
and
is.
then you understand that you're not crazy. Like
Yeah.
weird things happen.
Yes.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. All right.
Okay.
So okay, see you at the meditation then.
Yes. Okay. See you later. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay. Off the stream.